My name is Lynn. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can deal with your enemies without fighting them. It doesn't have to be a fight all the time when you have an enemy. Remember, we live in a world where there are things that are happening, like every things are happening each and every day, and there is no way you can separate yourself from your enemies. There are enemies all over. Even at workplace, you will have enemies. You think they are your friends, but at the end of the day, they are not your friends. I know many people have faced this situation whereby you think people are your best friends, you consider people your best friends, but they change into your worst enemies. So these are things that are very real, very, very real. Enemies are there as much as friends are there. And someone said that even at your workplace, you don't have to consider everyone as your friend, because at workplace there are people who are intoxicated. They can spoil everything for you. They feel like taking your positions. They feel like sitting where you are seated. So how do you deal with this kind of people once you notice that someone is your enemy? How do you deal with them without necessarily fighting them? Because you don't have to fight them all the time. Number one, stay calm. You don't want your enemy to know or to see you upset. Because if they see you upset, that is their plus. It is a plus on their self. Because their essence of troubling you, the essence of getting you worked up is for you to be upset, and you don't want to show them that you're fearing them. You don't want to show them that you're so much upset because of what they are doing. There could be someone who is doing constant things that are so annoying to you, and you don't know what to do. Because I'm very sure I'm talking to people out there who have gone through this kind of situation, or right now they are going through a situation like this. You have people whom you call friends, but at the end of the day, they turn to be your worst enemy, or they are still your worst enemy, and you don't know about this. These are the kind of people I'm talking to. Number 2 point, tell them to back off. Oh yes, talk to them in a calm manner. Don't go with them with a lot of bitterness, a lot of sadness. Go to them and talk to them. Tell them, friend or sister or brother, please back off. This fight, you will not win it. You know why? Because I'm prepared for you. Don't fear them, because anytime you show them that you fear them, that is the start of your falling down. Because they will catch you. They will know the tactics that you're having. And don't discuss everything with this kind of people. Don't let them know your plan. You must go ahead of them all the time. You must be ahead of them. Because me, I've seen myself dealing with people I thought they are my friends, but at the end of the day, they betray you. They want to take what belongs to you by force. They want to force you into something that you don't want to. So this is something these are things that are happening. Look at them in the eye. Don't fear the enemy. When they are talking to you, they expect you to look down. They expect you not to keep eye contact. But let me tell you guys, look at them at the eye contact. Look at them. Because there is no way you can fear your enemy. There is no way. You just look at them. They talk. They speak. They say everything they want to speak. They say everything they want to say. And then you tell them what you feel like telling them at that particular hour. So don't fear them. Face them. Face them and handle the situation accordingly. Because many a times you find closer friends, or those people who are considered very close friend, they have turned into an enemy, and this relationship has gone sour. These people are going through a lot of turmoil. These people are going through a lot of depression. Yes, this can bring you into a mental illness. So before you reach that point of giving up or showing them that you are a nobody, the way they consider you a nobody, now you want to show them that you are a nobody. It doesn't work like that. Look them into the eye and speak to them. Before I continue, subscribe to the channel, okay? Support by subscribing to the channel. Number 4, team up with some people you trust that are allies. You know, There are people, okay, of course, in a company, there are not all people are bad. Not all people you can consider your enemy. There are those people who are very close friends, trusted friends, that are also friends to those people who are your enemy. Team up with them, because they will give you some tips. They will give you some plans of these people, so that you can be able to attack them, or so that you can be able to face them. So team up with this kind of people, because they give you a very positive energy, or positive vibes, and this is what you need at this particular hour. You don't need to be sad. You don't need to show that you are so annoyed. You want to show that you can handle the situation amicably. All right. Number 5, avoid engaging them with or when they are attacking you. You know, when an enemy comes and they try to attack you, don't engage at that particular point. Oh yes, don't engage them. You just sit back and wait. Sit back and wait for them. Sit back and wait, because you may engage them at that particular point when they are attacking, and maybe they are well armed. You have ever heard of friends who are very good friends, they have killed each other? You know why? Because a person came with well armed, like they came with a gun, and then you're sitting there, you're just engaging them with just your hands and your body, and then they kill you, they shoot you. You have ever seen these things? These things, they do happen. Many people kill other people for no good reason, out of anger. And remember, when they come to attack, that time you are acting on anger part of it. And once you do something with a lot of anger, you must kill someone. Like it's something else. That thing will turn into something else. So you shouldn't engage them when they are attacking. Just sit back and wait. Wait until they reach where you are. Then now you will have planned 1, 2, 3. You will have planned plan B. Okay, if plan A is to fail. Number 6, build yourself instead of bringing them down. You know what? Instead of bringing these people down, many enemies, when they disappoint us, we really want to bring them down. But as you take these opportunities, take this chance to build yourself, whatever that you didn't know, whatever that you are assuming it's a company, or you're working in an organization or an institution, whereby these people, they are coming, for them, they are just intoxicated. They don't concentrate in their work very well. But you can use this chance to better yourself. You can use this chance to elevate yourself out of a lot of stuff. You can make yourself better. Instead of being bitter, you will become a better person at the end of the day. So your enemy, you don't have to follow them so much. Instead, use that time to work on yourself, to work on your skills, to work on what you can do and what you cannot do. You can do these things without even engaging your enemy, because the time you're engaging your enemy is like a lost time. You will never find such kind of time any time soon. So try to be a better person, not a bitter person. Okay? Because anytime you're attacking someone, it means that you also don't believe in yourself. And what we need right now is someone who is confident, someone who trusts themselves, someone who can attack without fighting. You don't have to show fights. You don't have to show your disappointment. Okay? Now, look for the positive side of the situation. All the time when you're dealing with your enemies, when you're dealing with a bad situation, when you're dealing with the situation that is out of hand, look for a positive way of handling things. You don't have to come to your enemies with a lot of bitterness. You have to strategize on how positive this thing can go. You don't have to do fights. It doesn't work like that, and it doesn't build in any way when you're doing the fights. So it's rather you you concentrate in making the situation better, and also it's rather you become determined on how to make right where things have gone wrong. And this one, you can do it when you think of where you have come from. It could be this is your relative or your brother or your sister, and you're not going together, you are not going together these days, you are not in line with each other, your taste is not his taste or her taste nowadays. A lot is happening, really, a lot is happening. So what you should do is just don't concentrate on the negative part of it, concentrate in the positive to build something out of a situation. When something has happened to you, remember, it should make you very, very better. Instead of them making you bitter, you can make a mansionate out of a situation. Okay? You don't have to concentrate on the negative part. Concentrate on the positive part. Determine if they are really your enemies. Because I have seen many people having bitterness over people who are not really their enemies. This is another mistake that we usually make. You're making such kind of a mistake. You're making, like now, for example, it's your sister. Your sister has wronged you, and you feel they are the worst enemy at this particular point. But you're mistaken. Have you found out that these people are really your enemies? Are you really sure that these people are your enemies? Because some people act with a lot of bitterness because of anger. You are so angered, now you feel this person is not my type. This person is the worst enemy that I've ever had. Because they have taken this, they have taken that. This belongs to me, and they have taken it all. So these people, you label them as your enemies. So you should find out if really these people are your enemies. Be careful about making assumptions. Because many people, we work with assumptions. Anytime we are saying, no, this is a bad person, you're generalizing people. You're labeling people names. You're saying this and that about people. So my dear friends, I've seen many people breaking out. I've seen many people who are considered very good friends, closer friends, who can die for each other, breaking out forever and ever. Like, it's so really bad, terrible, So I thought, let me bring you this topic so that you can know how to handle an enemy without really fighting. You don't have to be a fighter. You don't have to fight. Yeah? You don't have to fight. So guys, I thought I should give you this topic so that at least you can know how to handle your enemies, because we are surrounded with enemies. There is no one who is an exception. Everyone is vulnerable. Everyone is vulnerable of this kind of things that are happening. So continue subscribing to my YouTube channel. From the Mind Talk Show, it's a bye-bye.